The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
At the Niners' 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Emmanuel Sanders. 27 yards, and the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Score, Saints 7, 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
56, right there, 56. Watch the slant. Check four.
From the 31, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On second down, Kamara. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd.
Now Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
misses, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Niners take over first and
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, team. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
At the 46.
Garoppolo again. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Go on. Go on, man. Kill.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 54 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Saints 10, 49ers 7. Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2nd and 14. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Breeze on third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, they came up with points in their first two possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. They have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Shifts by him. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Niners will go on offense at their first and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with...
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out, and the Saints add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 19 yards to pick up there and move the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
3 yards to gain there, second down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, 41 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score.
Is good.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
14.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man, he finds Sanders. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Looking long for Thomas. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's third down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
To Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
54, come on. You're good, you're good. 54, ready. 54. Watch the turn. Watch the turn. Right there. 54, right there. 54, mark. Right.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
56. Mike 56. It's going to be a long day.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The carry for New Orleans.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
40-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Carry for New Orleans. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Breeze.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Now fourth down.
That'll be complete to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Breeze pass.
Jared Cook, 51
Touchdown,
yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Man, I got you.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
A 3-yard pickup.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. To throw is Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Open man is born. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 24-yard
Now Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good for a shot.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stay with your man.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Trubisky throwing complete to Kmet, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Raiders 0.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And right away, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. 12 yards on the play. But it's third down.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Oh, man. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Check. Hey, 18.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
16 yards.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
Carr now on first down. Being chased out left. This one complete to Theo Riddick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Steps away to his left, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Get ready, get ready. Oh, wow. He's doing it bad.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Riddick with a carry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
22 yards.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Vegas. First down.
Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 29.
On the ground, it's Riddick. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And some space here. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago. Touchdown. Allen Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Bears 21, Raiders 2. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they hit. A double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Carr's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And the Raiders have got him.
Trubisky sacked.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
21.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 48 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the Bears onside kick. What'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Eluding the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards remain on second down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete.
I'm only going to be able to carry it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. This is caught inside the 15. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The Raider ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the Bears' 6-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Push him back. Push him back. 58's the money. Fix first.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. That's complete right side to Komet. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing here, Trubisky. In trouble here, and down he he goes, back at the 8-yard line. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Clelin Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
Flush to his right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
And out.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 30.
Keep doing it.
No foul. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 97 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Carr now on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Going up top for Miller. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's David Arnett picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air. And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Raiders.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with Jacobs, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 43 yards, as the Bears push further out in front. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this is intercepted.
I'm going to show you, man.
Do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now Trubisky. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.